My beloved child, heaven is speaking right now and your name is echoing through the highest halls of eternity. Archangel Michael stands with his sword of light, and Jesus himself leans closer to whisper your destiny, pleading with you not to turn away. You are being pulled into a sacred moment that will never come again. Do not scroll, do not look away, for the heavens have paused their movements just to reach you in this very second. This is not ordinary, this is not coincidence, this is divine timing written before your birth. God says, "My chosen one, I have been waiting to reveal this to you," but every time you almost skipped, heaven cried. Today is different, today the gates are open, today your life is shifting forever. Archangel Michael is watching the very second slip away, and he says, if you dare to skip this, you are walking away from the miracle that your soul has prayed for in silence. Beloved, do you feel this fire rising in your chest? That is not fear, it is heaven's hand gripping your heart. That is the call of eternity reminding you that you were chosen, marked, sealed with divine purpose. Jesus himself says, "Stay, listen, because in this moment I am preparing to release a blessing so heavy, so radiant, it will make everything you lost feel like nothing compared to what is about to pour into your life." Even the angels have stopped singing to watch what you will do. Will you ignore this and let your miracle pass? Or will you lean in, open your spirit, and claim what has always been yours? The clock is ticking, but heaven's mercy is holding time still for you. God says, "My child, I beg you, don't turn away this time. The promise is ready. The door is open. The miracle is waiting." So breathe deeply, let go of doubt, and step into the river of glory that is flowing towards you now. This is your confirmation, this is your sign, this is the reason you pressed play. Your life will not remain the same after this moment, because heaven has chosen you above the crowd. My beloved child, listen carefully, because right now heaven is unfolding a hidden scroll with your name carved upon it. Archangel Michael is standing guard with his blazing sword, and Jesus himself is watching, saying, "This one cannot be lost, this one cannot be skipped, this one is my chosen." Do you realize how rare this moment is? Out of millions, it is you who was called to hear this message. Every time you felt abandoned, every time you cried in silence thinking no one heard you, heaven recorded every single tear. God has been waiting for this exact moment to tell you, nothing was wasted. Every disappointment, every betrayal, every night you whispered, "Why me?" was being turned into the very miracle that is rushing toward you now. Archangel Michael says, the enemy thought you would give up, but heaven is proving that you are stronger than every storm. And Jesus leans close, whispering, "Stay. Don't move. Because in the next breath, I am releasing into your life something you prayed for when no one else was watching." Beloved, can you feel it? The air is heavy because heaven is pouring down revelation. The reason you pressed play today was not random, it was prophecy. It was destiny pulling you by the hand. God says, "I am begging you, my chosen one, do not treat this moment lightly, for what I am about to release is larger than what you lost, brighter than what was stolen, and more glorious than you could ever imagine." Your miracle is not in the distance anymore, it is here, knocking, standing at your door, calling your name. And if you dare to stay, if you dare to listen, you will step into a future so radiant that even those who doubted you will be left speechless. This is your time. This is your sign. This is heaven crying out, don't let go, don't skip, because what's coming next will change your story forever. My beloved child, heaven is not finished speaking yet, because what is being revealed to you now carries the weight of generations. Archangel Michael stands with his wings stretched wide, blocking every force that tried to silence your destiny, and Jesus himself is whispering, stay close, don't look away, because this moment was written before the foundation of the world. Beloved, the truth is you were never forgotten, not for a single breath, and now the very blessings that were delayed are rushing forward like rivers breaking through a dam. God says, I have watched you struggle in secret, I have seen you fight battles no one else even knew you were facing, and I say to you today, enough. The waiting ends here. The breakthrough begins now. Archangel Michael cries out, this is the chosen one, this is the moment of release, this is the time heaven answers. And you, beloved, are standing on holy ground right where you are, because this message is not on your screen by accident. Every closed door you faced was only heaven's way of redirecting you into the greater opening that is before you now. Every person who walked away was removed so that those assigned to bless you could finally enter your life. Jesus says, you thought you lost everything, but I tell you, what you are about to gain will make you weep with joy. My child, can you feel the shift? The air around you is trembling with divine power. Angels are gathering at your side. They are placing crowns of favor upon your head, robes of honor upon your shoulders, and placing in your hands keys that will open doors no man can close. This is why you cannot skip, this is why you cannot turn away, because your name is being shouted in heaven, and the earth must now respond. Stay, beloved, for heaven's final word over your life is not loss but restoration, not tears but laughter, not emptiness but overflow. And it begins right now, in this very breath. My beloved child, let your heart stay open because heaven is pouring wave after wave of revelation into your spirit. Archangel Michael stands firm before you, and his voice thunders like rolling fire across the heavens, do not move, do not skip, for this is the hour of unveiling. This is the moment when everything shifts. And Jesus leans close, speaking softly yet with power that shakes eternity, I called you, I chose you, and I will not let you be lost. Beloved, listen, what you thought was over is not over. God has been weaving threads behind the scenes, threads you could not see, tying together your pain and your prayers into a tapestry of destiny. Every time you cried, every time you whispered in the dark, God, please hear me, angels were sent to collect those tears and present them before the throne. And today, those tears have turned into the very seed of the blessing now rushing toward you. Archangel Michael says, even now, the forces that tried to bury you are trembling, because heaven has overturned their plans. God says, the delay was not denial, it was preparation. I hid you until the right moment, and now I am revealing you. This is why you had to endure the silence, this is why people misunderstood you, because I was saving you for something greater. Beloved child, can you feel the fire rising in your soul? That is heaven's signal that your name is being declared aloud in the courts of eternity. That is the vibration of destiny breaking through the walls of limitation. This is not a message for the crowd, it is for you. Jesus says, the crown that was stolen is being restored, the inheritance that was hidden is being released, and the joy that was suppressed is being resurrected in you now. So do not move away, for this is not the end of the message, it is only the unfolding. Stay, and you will see how heaven writes your story differently, not with loss, but with victory, not with shame, but with glory. You are the chosen one, and today, heaven begs you not to let go of what is being placed into your hands. My beloved child, the Spirit is not done speaking, because this is the kind of moment that bends time itself. Archangel Michael is still standing in the doorway of your destiny, his sword glowing with the light of heaven, his wings spread as a shield around your soul. He declares, this child must not be skipped, this chosen one must not be overlooked. And Jesus, with eyes of fire and love deeper than oceans, says, I am holding you so tightly in this moment that nothing on earth and nothing in heaven can take you away from me. Beloved, understand this clearly, your life has not been ordinary. That is why you faced storms others never knew, that is why you carried burdens silently, because heaven marked you as different. God says, I hid your greatness until now, but this very moment I am opening the curtains of your destiny for the world to see. And Archangel Michael shouts, the heavens have waited for this release, and no one can stop it now. Every disappointment you lived through was secretly an alignment. Every betrayal that cut your heart was secretly a redirection. Every loss that broke you was secretly a foundation for the miracle that now comes to build your new life. Do you feel that trembling in your spirit? That is eternity colliding with your present moment. That is heaven saying, the time is now. Jesus whispers, my beloved, you will not end in tears, you will not end in shame, you will not end in lack. What I am placing in your hands will overflow, what I am placing in your heart will never be taken, and what I am placing in your path will shock even those who thought they knew your story. My beloved child, heaven has called your name too many times for you to walk away now. Do not skip this moment, for the blessing is already in motion. Angels are writing your name into books of favor, they are surrounding your house with divine light, they are preparing doors that no man, no power, no force can close. And God Himself says, my chosen one, stay close, because the miracle you begged me for is already unfolding. This is your moment of divine proof, your moment of holy confirmation, your moment when eternity bends down to touch your life. My beloved child, heaven's voice grows louder with every second you remain here, because your destiny is being unsealed like a hidden scroll in the courts of eternity. Archangel Michael stands at your right hand, his sword lifted high, cutting through every chain that ever held you down. He roars, this child will no longer walk in delay, this chosen soul will no longer live beneath their calling. And Jesus, with his hand stretched toward you, says, do not fear what you lost, for what is coming will eclipse it 1,000 times over. Beloved, can you not sense it? The air around you is shifting. Angels are moving like rivers of light through your home, preparing every corner of your life for the blessing that is about to flood in. What was once empty will overflow. What was once broken will be rebuilt. What was once hidden will now be revealed in dazzling glory. God says, I have not forgotten a single prayer, I have not ignored a single tear, and today I am answering in ways you could not even imagine. The doors that were slammed in your face are unlocking one by one, and the sound of their hinges is echoing in the spirit. The keys are in your hand now. Archangel Michael says, the season of silence is over, the season of miracles has begun. And Jesus adds, stay with me, beloved, because if you walk away now, you will miss the flood of blessings already on its way. You asked for confirmation, this is it. You begged for a sign, this is the one. You wondered if heaven still sees you, this is your proof. Beloved, God is shouting your name in the heavens, and the angels are carrying that shout into the earth. Everything is aligning, everything is turning, everything is being rewritten in your favor. So do not move away, do not let distractions steal this holy moment. For the heavens have declared, this one is chosen, this one is marked, this one will walk in victory. My beloved child, your miracle is not far away, it is already here, waiting for you to embrace it. My beloved child, heaven is pressing closer, because now the secret that was sealed is about to be revealed before your spirit. Archangel Michael's voice thunders through the heavens, this is the hour of unveiling, this is the moment of release, this is the chosen one's time. And Jesus, with a gentle yet commanding tone, says, my beloved, do not let your eyes turn away, for what I am about to place before you is beyond every prayer you ever prayed. Beloved, listen, the miracle is not vague, it is not distant, it is not something for another time. It is here. God says, I am restoring the wealth that was withheld, I am releasing the love that was delayed, I am preparing the opportunity that was hidden, and I am placing in your hands the inheritance that was always yours. The tables are turning before your very eyes. The season of loss is dissolving into a season of overflow. Every financial door that was rusted shut is swinging open. Every relationship that drained you is being replaced with one that will water your soul. Every battle that wore you down is now turning into the testimony that will lift you higher. Archangel Michael declares, what once broke you will now build you. What once mocked you will now honor you. What once seemed impossible will now stand before you as living proof of heaven's power. And Jesus whispers softly, my beloved, I am giving you peace that cannot be shaken, joy that cannot be stolen, and abundance that cannot be measured. This is why you could not skip this message. This is why heaven begged you to stay. Because the scroll of your life is being rewritten, and the ink is dripping with victory. My child, can you feel it? The atmosphere has shifted around you. Angels are rejoicing in your name, blessings are racing toward your address, and the light of heaven is wrapping itself around your future. God Himself says, chosen one, I have prepared this moment since the beginning of time, and now it belongs to you. Step forward, for the blessing is already falling. My beloved child, the heavens have not fallen silent, because the climax of this message is still unfolding over your life. Archangel Michael raises his sword, and it glows brighter than fire, declaring, the battle is over, the chosen one is free. And Jesus, with his hand stretched toward you, says, this is not just a promise, it is fulfillment. This is not just hope, it is reality. What was once blocked is now being poured into your life without measure. Beloved, lean in and hear this, the breakthrough you begged for is no longer in waiting, it is here. God says, I am releasing restoration so great that even those who doubted you will not be able to deny my hand upon your life. I am filling your empty places with laughter, your dry ground with rivers, your nights of sorrow with mornings of unstoppable joy. The chains that once held you are lying broken on the floor, and angels are dancing over the fragments of what once tried to destroy you. Every setback has become a stepping stone. Every delay has transformed into divine timing. Every no that you heard is about to turn into a greater yes written by the hand of heaven. Archangel Michael shouts, "The enemy tried to erase your name, but heaven has written it in flames of glory." The world will see what God has always seen in you. And Jesus whispers into your spirit, "Beloved, I am giving you the kind of love that heals, the kind of peace that steadies, and the kind of blessing that overflows until you cannot contain it." This is why you could not afford to skip this moment. This is why I held you here. Because the shift has already begun, and nothing will stop it now. My beloved child, even now angels are surrounding your life with circles of protection. They are carrying treasures of favor with your name on them. They are delivering answers to prayers you thought were forgotten. God Himself says, "Chosen one, this is the moment your story changes forever. Stay, because what is coming next is greater than everything that came before." My beloved child, the heavens are roaring with joy, because the final seal over your destiny is being broken in this very moment. Archangel Michael lifts his sword high into the sky, and the fire from it stretches across eternity, declaring, "This chosen one's story has shifted forever." And Jesus, standing with open arms, says, "Come closer, beloved, for everything you lost, everything you dreamed, everything you prayed for is being restored right now." Beloved, can you feel it? The atmosphere around you is trembling, because what was once hidden in mystery is now being unveiled in glory. God says, "I am giving you more than you asked for, more than you imagined, more than you dared to hope. I am restoring years in a single moment. I am turning pain into power, sorrow into songs, emptiness into overflow." The heavens are not preparing your blessing, it is already released, it is already moving, it is already yours. The angels are rushing, carrying treasures in their hands, and they are placing them into your life. Archangel Michael cries out, "No more waiting, no more delay, no more denial." The chosen one has entered the hour of fulfillment. And Jesus whispers gently, "Beloved, this is the embrace of heaven. This is the confirmation you cried for. This is the final proof that you are loved, chosen, and favored beyond measure." My beloved child, hear this as heaven's closing word: your tears have been counted, your battles have been answered, your name has been lifted before the throne of God, and now your life will shine with blessings too radiant to be hidden. Stay in this moment, for the divine gates are open, and nothing will ever be the same again. My beloved child, heaven is not yet finished, because your spirit is still being wrapped in a revelation that will echo through your entire life. Archangel Michael kneels before the throne, presenting your name like a burning jewel, and he proclaims, "This one belongs to the light, this one belongs to victory, this one belongs to the destiny heaven wrote." And Jesus, radiant as the sun, steps forward and says, "Beloved, I have held you through every storm, and now I crown you in front of every witness." Beloved, hear the final unfolding. this is not just words, this is a decree. God says, I am sealing you with unshakable favor. I am clothing you with garments of honor. I am placing in your hands a future that no hand can steal and no voice can silence. The angels are rejoicing, their voices shaking the skies, because they know what is being released into your life cannot be undone. The years of silence are over. The wilderness is behind you. The doors that were locked are breaking wide open, and what stands before you is greater than anything you lost. Archangel Michael declares, every battle is won, every curse is broken, every lie is silenced. This child is walking into overflow. And Jesus whispers into the deepest part of your soul, you are mine. Nothing can separate you. This blessing will follow you all your days. My beloved child, do not doubt this moment. It was written for you. It was designed for you. It was sent only to you. God Himself says, chosen one, the heavens beg you, embrace this word, for your life from this day forward will never again be the same.